What's it? CAVA. What's up? What? Hello, everyone. We are live. We're on
Hello,
TikTok right
hello.
now. We are on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're everywhere.
We're
This is
everywhere.
wild. Talia, how's your week going so far?
Honestly, I've had a week,
Yeah,
even though it's
yeah.
Tuesday.
I'm in my work clothes right now. I feel
Me
weird.
too.
You're in your work clothes. You look good though. You look good. Like I feel like I'm like talking to a celebrity or something. You look like Olivia Rodrigo mixed with Jamie Lynn Spears I don't know, like
Oh,
I feel like I'm interviewing someone from Nickelodeon right now with all the black.
shut up.
uh but yeah, it's been a crazy Tuesday for me too. I'm like, what the heck? Um but
Yeah. you're working remotely now, right?
I am. Yep, I'm working remotely now, so it's definitely a
Wow.
different vibe. Anyone who's gone from the office to remote, it feels like you're um, basically getting your freedom back. So I
Oh
feel
yeah.
free right now. Hello to anyone over on the Tickety Talk world. We are tea
Hello.
time, and we talk movies, pop culture, whatever else is going on in the world. Talia, today we're talking about Astroworld,
Yes, we
the
are.
disaster that was. We're talking
Mm-hmm.
about Eternals a little bit, and we're gonna do our French fry tier list,
I'm
which I'm excited for. Um,
excited. Wait, wait, guess what? Guess what?
what?
Guess what I finished?
Squid
Guess what
Game. You
TV
finished
show?
Squid Game.
Yes! I finished Squid Games.
What'd you think of it?
Finally. I I I don't know.
You don't know what to think of the Squid Games?
I don't know how to feel about it because there were like moments where I was like into it, moments where I was like really sad, and
Mm-hmm.
then moments of like confusion. Like, wait a minute, I need to rewatch that scene again
Yeah.
because
Yeah, Squid
I have
Games.
no idea.
Squid Games is funny. Like when I feel like you go into it and you think that you're about to watch this like mad dramatic thing, and then what ends up
Mhm.
happening is like becomes about like money and economy and being poor, and then it's like then it switches and it's about these two who have this friendship and all that. It's like so. But yeah, I love the Squid Game. And then all of a sudden in Squid Games, they're like people getting their head shot off. You're like, what? What is this? Like, it's mad
Yeah, and you
graphic.
have some like weirdo men like
Oh,
trying
someone said
to.
we love a short king. Shout out to Nia's little black dress. Yes. Shout out to us short kings out there, baby. Let's go. It's our time.
Hey, let's go.
uh, I saw something about that actually. It's funny on TikTok.
Me
Did you see
too.
that? It's like all the guys. They're like, I'm not short, man. What are you talking about? I'm like 5'11", bruh. It's just
I'm not bald.
I know I'm not bald. Yeah, it's like who cares? It's just ridiculous. But
I know, right?
but yeah. So Squid Games. We both loved it. Yo, this Astroworld thing, that's crazy.
I know.
I didn't know what was going on. Like, it's so sad, dude. Like, at first when I was watching, I was like, yo, like, did this thing get out of hand? Like, people got then people were comparing it to Firefest, and I was like, yo, it low key was like 100,000 people, and they only had two water stations.
Oh, that's right. And like their meals were like bologna. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah. I'm like,
a piece of
dude,
cheese or something.
the worst the worst part of the whole thing to me was that Travis Scott was like he saw someone passed out. He saw someone passed out and was like, "Oh yeah, we good. Like, all right, let's take our time for that." But then the dude starts going on auto tune. I'm like, "What?" It's so
What the heck?
it was so weird.
Yeah,
Dude.
that's the last thing I want to hear. You know, Travis Scott's like
I
auto
know he
tune.
starts like auto tune. He's like, "Oh, he's passed out all the time." I'm like, dude, what are you like? It's so cringy. And then people are like, stop, stop. Like, there's people dying. Stop, stop. And then this dude goes, yo, they want to stop us out here. They can't stop us. I'm like, just a disaster, honestly.
Is he delusional?
I know.
Like,
And then Kylie comes out and she's like, oh, we didn't know anything. We didn't know. Like, come on. How did you not know?
they're gonna twist this all around once, like.
I know. How do you think Kris Jenner is going to twist this whole thing around? Someone was saying someone said that Kris Jenner's gonna make Kylie break up with him.
Again?
Again.
Yeah, okay.
And that's what's crazy too, because I was like, oh, I didn't even know that they were together, you know?
Yeah, they were off and then magically got back on again.
I know. And poor little Stormy's just gotta watch the whole world go after her dad. um, yo, we were talking about it
Yeah.
earlier too. Randomly came up, but Leonardo DiCaprio. Do you see that graphic? It's like showing the age, like of like all the girls, how he doesn't date anyone older than 25. That was weird. That was weird.
I don't understand. Like,
Ugh.
I know
It
age is
literally
like a number, but like, dude,
age is just a number.
like, if you're dating girls under 25, like they literally like their, brain isn't
No,
fully functioning
it's funny. Like
at all.
I literally was sitting with Carly one time, and I was like, I was like, I couldn't tell. Like, I was like, I felt like I was 40. I was like, is it? Am I crazy? Or are those girls who are 22 like talking about nothing?
Right?
Like, and it's true for guys too. Like you go around guys who are 22, like what they're saying is even dumber. But like, it's wild. Like I just think about me. I'm like, I am X amount of age, and I can't put that on the internet. You know what I mean? I don't want these. I don't want the young followers to be like, dude, this guy's 50. Um, no, but I'm like, if someone was like, they're like a girl. If I was single and it was a girl who was like, I'm 22, want to date me at 21, I'd be like, you haven't even entered the workforce.
No.
Like I'm worrying about putting money into my retirement account. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You're at totally different like headspaces at the
Yeah.
moment. Like
Like you can't
I
like you can't fathom that I'm like, hey, I'm not buying a bottle of alcohol for $30. You know?
exactly.
Like that's not gonna happen for me at this point. And I mean I don't drink, but you get the point. Is like
Mhm.
but yeah, so this is
Mhm.
weird. The other thing you saw was the Eternals. What did you think of that?
Yes. I really liked it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I don't think there was a moment where I was like, all right, let's speed this up or like I'm bored. Like I
yeah.
didn't really feel any of that.
So
So,
yeah, it's funny you say that because I feel like so we were talking about this how like all the critics were like, oh, this movie is 50% and not good. And I was like, I feel like that's kind of BS. Like, I really really enjoyed it. I know Carly really enjoyed it. She liked Gemma Chan,
yeah,
who's like
that's
the main
good.
person.
Yeah.
She was in Crazy Rich Asians, which if you've
Mhm.
seen that, you know who she is. But yeah, like I really, really enjoyed Eternals because I thought it was like this big odyssey. There's like this Greek thing going on, but at the same
Yeah, I agree.
time, there's this romance story. There's a story about a family, and then the guy who's with Kumail Ninjaji, he like his like assistant guy, literally had me
Oh
like
yeah.
crying, crying. He was so funny.
It reminded me of like Deadpool with his like taxi
Yes,
driver.
yeah.
Like it reminded me of that and I was like, "Yes, I love it."
Oh my god! And then like he just had these little moments where it was like I mean, like the camera breaking, and he just had the backup.
I kind of wish they incorporated them more towards the end.
Yeah,
Like when that final scene ended, I was like, "Wait a minute. They weren't involved in that at all."
I know. You're like
Like
you want to see more, you know?
exactly. And I think it would have been funny if they did incorporated him into it.
I agree. Let me see what's going on here on the TikTok world. We got yeah, we've had people come in and out of this. Interesting.
Yeah, I've been seeing a
Skip
lot of in and out.
Skip to dip. Hello, Skip. What's up, my man? We're just
You're
we're just talking about the Eternals movie and what we thought about
mhm.
it. But yeah, it was different too. Like they had all this diversity, I thought, which was cool. But it was just
Mhm.
like kind of normal, you know. They weren't like over the top. Like I feel like it's kind of annoying sometimes when you see like a person who's like, it's like, oh, this is a black character, and then they always have to give a speech about like this is what's terrible about this country, and it's like they
Yeah.
can just enjoy themselves like everyone else. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that was cool, and there was like a lot of representation. I think Selma Hayek is the first, or one of the first Latina um, superheroes. You got first Indian superhero in there as well. So there was just a lot of cool diversity. There was obviously, I'm not gonna spoil it, but the LGBTQ character. But yeah, I
Mhm.
thought it was good.
Yeah, me too. I did see Adam actually showed me this tweet that some or a like that someone had. Whoa, where am I going with this? Someone he follows liked a tweet that someone made about like the different body types now
Mm-hmm.
that we're seeing in these
Yeah,
heroes.
yeah. There was a deaf
I forget.
character,
Yes.
American Sign
Yeah.
Language.
Mhm.
Someone was shorter. Skip to Dip says, I wish I could go live like you guys. I need to rank up. You'll get there. Just grind, slowly, grind. Check out Talia's page if you're not. Follow her. Make sure you're following her. Um, but I can't believe we never did this. This is like,
I know.
tick, like,
Can
what's that?
Oh no, because like I can't put my volume fully down on my
No,
phone,
yeah,
so I'm here.
yeah. I think they don't let you for some reason, like bring the volume
Oh,
all the way down. Um, but you know what we could do is next time we can connect like AirPods or something to the phone. That way we can't. It won't
that's
pick up.
smart.
But
Okay.
it's all good. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Mhm.
All right, so guys, we are about to do our ranking. So if you want to see some visuals as we're doing this, go over to YouTube and type in the Circle Club. Go over to Facebook if you're still using that, and Twitch. But we're gonna be doing our ranking. To give you guys a little preview of what that looks like, I'll show you. Let me turn it around. Um, Actually, maybe I could do this like that. So what we're doing here is we're ranking our potatoes. We want to know which potato is elite.
Mhm.
Let me flip my camera back. All right, so I've never done one of these rank lists, Leah. Have you?
I've seen them, but I've never done
Yeah,
them.
same. So this is brand new for me, but apparently what you do is you drag in one
Okay.
of these and you'll do it. So there's a rank. There's top tier, high tier, mid tier, low tier, and bottom tier. Why don't we go first? Let's try the potato wedge. Where would you rank the potato wedge? I kind of feel.
I gotta
What do you? I think mid for me personally. What do you think?
mid.
What do you think?
Out of all, out of all of those, honestly, this is steak, right?
What, a potato?
We're doing the steak fries, right?
No. Potato wedges.
Oh, potato wedges. My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Sorry,
That's
guys.
okay.
I'm like a little slow
No,
right now.
alright. All right, so we're doing. Well, I'll
Um,
start over. We are doing our best French fry tier potato wedges. Number 13, the last one, potato wedges. Where would you rank potato wedges on this?
All right, potato wedges. That's pretty up there for me. I'm
Okay.
gonna go with high tier.
You put that high tier. All right,
Mhm.
I would say probably more mid tier, but all right, we'll start there.
Okay.
Cottage fries, the circular ones. Where would you put these?
Love. I don't think I've ever really had that. Maybe I have.
Cottage fries are like they're the circular ones. It's when you bite into them, they have so much potato. It's like got a thick layer of potato. So I don't love them personally.
Ugh.
Cause you bite into it and it's like a steak fry, but it doesn't feel like it should be.
Okay, bottom tier then.
Bottom tier, right? What about the curly fry? Would you put that curly fry?
Actually, can we switch cottage fries for low tier and curly fries for bottom tier?
Dang!
I really don't like curly fries.
You know what's so funny? I feel the same way about this, but like so many people love curly fries, but I'm like,
I don't.
dude, I don't like the seasoning on them, the paprika. I don't like if I put ketchup. There's too much ketchup. It gets like a ketchup tunnel. I don't want curly fries. No, thank you. Bottom tier.
Like when we were in school
Yeah.
at Framingham, whenever I saw curly fries, I was like, nope, pass.
It would
I ain't eating that.
literally make me go like it would ruin the meal. We'd have like curly fries with like, what was it, like the patties, like a sloppy Joe or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, dude, I was good on that. I was not trying to get those sloppy Joe fries. No, thank you.
Hell no. Mm-mm.
All right, next up, let's say the shoestring. Those are the real thin ones. I like those ones a lot personally, but what do you think?
I've had them before. I just feel like it takes time to eat that because like they're so small.
Yeah.
Like
So it's funny you say that because stringy, yeah. It's funny you say that because like for me that's kind of why I like them, because like if I get like a small or medium, I know it's gonna take me a while to eat them, so I'm not rushing. Where like if I have like certain fries, I'm like going through those things. I'm like boom, 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 boom.
exactly, and it's like it's like harder to dip ketchup in them. Like you need to
Yeah.
like pick it up, like dip it like that. Like I want to use my pointer finger and my thumb
Yeah.
to dip my fry. I don't want to use my whole hand to dip it.
Exactly. So where would you put that one?
That honestly, bottom tier.
Ooh, bottom tier. Dang. Yo, Talia's a top
Sorry.
grader. She's not playing.
I'm picky with my potatoes.
Okay, what about garlic fries? Where would you put garlic fries?
Ooh, garlic fries.
Garlic fries.
That's it's like mid tier.
Okay. Garlic fries are mid tier. Okay.
Wait, do we have truffle fries on here? We don't.
We don't. We'll have to add that in there.
Okay, I like truffle fries.
All right. Next up is the steak fry. Where'd you put the steak fry?
Steak fry.
Mhm.
Ooh. Okay, I'm sorry if I keep talking about Framingham, but like when I was in college,
Yeah.
when I saw these come out, I was like, I'm getting this.
Yeah.
This is gonna go with my meal.
Yeah.
So I'm calling that high tier, not the top tier, but like
It's-
I look forward if they offer
Okay.
that.
So is it high? Would you say then?
Nah, yeah, it's high tier, not top tier.
Okay. Okay, we're high tier with the steak fries. Yeah, like I love a steak fry. The thing about steak fries, the reason why they're not top tier is because some places you can go, you can be like, man, this didn't work. But other times when it's smacking, you're like, dang, this is a good fry, you know?
Now I'm getting hungry.
I know, dude. I'm gonna get some fries after this. All right, what about chili cheese fries?
Ooh. I like chili. I like fries, but I don't like them together.
Okay, I get you.
That's gonna go honestly low tier.
Oof. He says low tier. The chili fries aren't gonna make it.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, the closest thing I could think of to that I would even remotely like would be poutine, which isn't on here, which is a travesty. But yeah, chili fries, that's a bottom tier for me. I'm sorry, guys. Ain't gonna make the cut for me. Okay, what else do we got here? Oh, waffle fries. What do you think about waffle fries?
All right, this is a tough one for me
Mhm.
because I am not a fan of waffle fries. However, when Chick-fil-A makes their waffle fries,
Hallelujah, amen. Hallelujah, woo! Praise the Lord, Jesus.
Oh God, I could eat that every day.
Literally.
Like that's
It's
addictive.
scary. Like, dude, let me tell you something. This is a funny quick story. So I'm allergic to peanuts, so I can't have peanut oil and other than that. And Chick-fil-A cooks in it, and they cook in a refined peanut oil. So they basically found a way to get rid of the protein that makes you allergic, which I don't know why everyone else doesn't do that.
Right?
So I was like, the first time I was like, dude, I had it the first time and I didn't know that it was made of peanut oil. Then after I was like, oh my God, do I need my EpiPen? And then once I found out they did that refined peanut oil the second time, I was really sitting there like, this could really be bad for me if I eat these and I'm allergic to them. But they're really good. So
they're so good.
like, I did it and I am a red member at Chick-fil-A now. Like, I am obsessed. I have so many points. So
Dude, share that with me.
yeah.
Literally over the summer when Adam would stay over with me, I think we went to Chick-fil-A maybe like twice a week because I craved those fries. Not the sandwich,
No.
the fries.
Yeah, the fries are just, ugh. Like, sometimes I like to, like, tease myself. Like, you know how people say, like, if you drink alcohol or you smoke weed, like, you have to, like, get off of it for a little bit to, like, enjoy it.
Yep.
So, like, I would go to Chick-fil-A so much that I'd be like, all right, no fries for 2 days just so I can build up.
Exactly. I feel the exact same way. Like, I think, I don't even know, like a couple of weeks ago, I was having Chick-fil-A a lot.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I need to stop
Yeah.
because I want to feel the feeling of wanting Chick-fil-A fries. So here I am, like post 3 weeks. I'm
my
like, I
God.
need Chick-fil-A
Oh my
fries
God.
now.
I'm legit in tears. Oh God, I'm dying. Yo, that's top tier for sure. Like after that conversation, I think that's top tier.
I know.
No, yeah, those are real good.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Only if it's Chick-fil-A fries,
Yes,
though.
we're talking about Chick-fil-A waffles. They're in a whole separate category.
Exactly.
Those things are really good. All right, controversial cheese fries. What do you think?
See, I feel like whenever I have cheese fries, it's with that like danky cheese.
Yeah, it's not, the
Like,
cheese just doesn't hit right.
yeah, like I know it's probably easy access to get that type of cheese, like the cheese you put on like nachos at like a sporting game or something,
Yeah.
but like I want to try like, some bougie cheese fries out there.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
don't want no cheap.
like
You don't want no cheap cheese. Like I feel that like that's been my issue is every time I've had the cheese fries, it's always like the like cheap one that's like you go to a football game or something like that.
or like a festival
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. So I haven't even had the chance to like. I feel like I'm not doing it right because like for example, Carly, when we went to Montreal one time, we got poutine and she went to like essentially like the McDonald's of poutine. Like it was like not something you'd get like at a restaurant, and like she was like, oh, this is kind of gross, isn't that great? I was like, yeah, because you like ordered poutine from McDonald's, like you gotta get it from like a restaurant,
Pretty much.
So
Yeah.
I feel like that makes a huge difference with cheese fries.
Does.
All right, what about just the standard cut French fries? Just the classic, like a McDonald's kind of fry, or at a sporting game.
You have to do it right. Like when I'm thinking of standard cut,
Yeah.
I'm thinking like McDonald's standard cut. Like
Mhm.
that's good.
Yeah.
But I've tried places that are standard cut and I'm like doesn't hit right.
Yeah, something's
like,
off.
But I do like that style of fry. Like,
Yeah.
it's very easy to, grab and go. Not a big mess.
Yeah, it's like for something that's so common, it's well done. Like you would think that if something is so common that the quality would go down, but a standard cut French fry, it just works.
Yes, it's like your safety. It's like your,
Exactly.
your backup in case, these other plans don't work out. You got the standard cut.
Exactly. So where would you put it then on this tier list? Mid, high, top, low, bottom?
Let's go.
Standard cut.
Standard cut. We'll put it mid tier.
Okay, we'll say mid tier. I think I would put the standard cut probably mid tier. It's like mid to high,
Yeah, it's in between.
All right, next up we got tater tots. What tater tot would you say? What tier would you put that? Top, high, mid, low, bottom?
That's a low for me.
Ooh, tater tots are low. You know what? Tater tots can be kind of gross. That's another one where it's like if tater tots aren't well done, you're kind of you're like, this feels nasty.
Because you have to cook through it fully, and it's harder because it's more wider,
Yes.
and it's like a cylinder in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it.
It's like if you don't get to the middle, you feel like you're eating like a fake, like oily, like I don't know, and like sometimes like that breading on top, like the flavor, it's got to be perfect.
Yeah.
It's really got to be crispy.
And like sometimes the tater tots are in the freezer, and you can still taste like the freezer.
Yes. No one.
You know what I mean?
No one is saying that enough. What's up, jumping on another jet? He said it's got to be crispy. It does. Yeah,
Exactly.
dude. If you could taste the like, that's what kills me. I'm like, okay, so I got this out the freezer. I put it in the deep fryer, and I can still taste the freezer. This is nasty.
Yep.
Don't want it.
Like
Bottom tier.
this is a little different, but like hash browns at Dunkin' Donuts. You know how sometimes you can taste like the freezer-ish?
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, nope. If a tater tot is like that.
Duncan, if you're watching, I am a former employee. Reach out to your boy. We can help you do better. But tater tots are gonna be low tier. I agree. All right, we got 4 more. So what about the sweet potato fry? Where would you put that? Top, high, mid, low, bottom?
You know, at first I was not a sweet potato fry
Dude,
gal.
we have the same exact experience with fries. It's
Really?
weird.
Up until college, when I was first really introduced to sweet potato fries, I was like, we're gonna ride with this. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would put it top tier though. Like I don't crave it like I do with Chick-fil-A waffle fries.
Yeah, no, that's serious. If you guys missed, we were talking about how the Chick-fil-A waffle fry is in a tier in itself. Like I literally have to get off of it for a couple of days like a junkie just because I want to feel that high. I'm like, yeah, no, this is a great fry. They perfected it. I'm allergic to peanuts. They use peanut oil. They found a way to make it so I don't have a reaction. I mean, it's just chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
But all right, sweet potato fries. So you're saying mid, low, high?
I'm thinking mid.
Okay.
I'm thinking mid. What about you?
Yeah, I'd say more mid. Do you? I don't think I really enjoy them if they're fried. To be honest, I think I actually enjoy them more if they're baked.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so when they're baked, they kind of get towards the high tier for me.
I like them both ways. It has to make sure there has to be some salt, to balance the
I
sweet
agree.
and the savory.
I agree. So all right, next we got the Belgian fry. So the Belgian fry, where would you put that?
Belgian fries. So is that
They're like kind of like fingery looking fries. Like they're like odd shapes. Let me look up what's a formal.
Yeah, I'm looking that up too
What
right
is
now.
a Belgian fry? Like what constitutes a Belgian fry?
Like, would you consider like Five Guys like Belgian fries?
Yeah, it's like I think Belgian fries. It's like they're kind of like they're like the standard cut. If the standard cut was like a fat kid in class that never ran, and like they got a little extra cream to them, but they're still powerful. They're still strong. Usually like. If you're going to like, I feel not like corner store, like a bodega or like a Pino's or something, like they'll use that, I think.
Okay, like a Brookline Village pizza.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They can be soggy a lot of times too. They're like a soggy fry. So.
Okay, that's low tier then.
Low tier.
Nah.
Yeah, I think I enjoy them. Like it has to be like the right setting or event, but like it's kind of one of those things you like. You can't eat too much of that. It gets gross.
Yeah, it's not something I look forward to
Right.
if we're, at that type of setting that serves it.
All right, next is chips British.
Chips British. I gotta look that up.
Like I lived in England and I don't even really know what that means. They're kind of like. To me, they're kind of like steak fries mixed with.
They look like
mixed with the Belgian fry. It's kind of got it's got like a golden crisp kind of thing to it.
Okay.
It's the crunch is different.
That's hard. I don't.
To me, if those are salted perfectly. And well done. I gotta honestly say, for me personally, I think they're like a high tier to top tier.
Okay.
If they're well done, it's kind of like, have you ever gone to a restaurant and you've gotten like a really nice steak and they put fries to the side? Like it's not quite a steak fry. That's what it is. It's kind of like that.
Ah, okay. Okay. I mean, I don't think I've really had it before.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't really recall,
Yeah.
but it seems like something I would enjoy because it has
The qualities.
the look of the steak,
Mm-hmm.
but the crunch of a maybe a standard cut. I
Yes.
don't know,
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. It's kind of
something
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah. All right. So we got one more left. The crinkle cut. Now, where would you put the crinkle cut? Mid,
Okay.
high, top, lotto, or bottom?
This is also something that needs to be perfected,
Mm.
and there are a couple places that are able to do that.
Okay.
The first one that I'm thinking, which unfortunately got rid of them, is Wings Over. I don't know if you've ever had Wings Over,
Yes.
but they used to serve crinkle cut fries with their chicken tenders or chicken meals.
Dude.
They got rid of that completely, but those were the fries that I looked forward to when eating there. Like, they were like perfect, like just the way they were cooked. Sometimes they were soggy, sometimes they were like crispy, but like just the way they like cooked them, or I don't know, just had them, it was just perfect to me. And then also Shake Shack, they have pretty good crinkle fries as well.
Shake Shack. Yes, you're right. I forgot that they have it there. What's up, Meadsy?
Mhm.
Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Yeah, the crinkle is mid, is what he says. Jumping on another jet says it's pretty mid. I like them at Shake Shack a whole ton, but you know what I noticed is if I'm eating them at Shake Shack, like for some reason, the quality on them, like if I don't eat them after like quickly, it's not there. So that's kind of frustrating, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of like frozen fries are always crinkled.
Frozen.
Like when you're trying to buy like frozen
Oh
product
yeah,
fries,
yeah.
they're always crinkled. And then I always remember just the taste of freezer in them still. So I just get PTSD from that.
Oh my god. All right, so if you're watching on YouTube, comment below. Let us know what you think about our rank list. If you're on Twitch, sound off too. So I see in Twitch we got some activity here. So Volpe says, I log on and see curly fry slander. Unbelievable.
Yeah, jumping on a jet set on TikTok. Wait, how did curly make bottom?
Yeah, see, this is a controversial thing that Talia and I both actually agree with. Let me put the list back up for you guys over on TikTok. But so the final list here is we got bottom tier, we got curly fries, we got shoestring, which I disagree with. I like shoestrings a lot, but that's okay. Chili cheese fries are a no-go. For both of us, they don't do it. They're nasty. Low tier cottage fries. These are like pickle fries or something. Like, I don't know if you've ever had pickles, and they're just, who wants a pickle fry? I'm good. Tater tots, again, controversial, but the thing about tater tots is they have that freezer burn on them sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
They just, if you don't get all the way to the middle, you're like, ugh. And then Belgian fries. Belgian fries, they want to be a steak fry, but they never will be. And and so it's not gonna happen. Mid. So we got garlic fries. Garlic / truffle. Where'd you put truffle on this?
I would put truffle up there, like high tier.
See, I'm not a big truffle person, and one time I was out with Carly and her family, and her dad ordered me some truffle fries with the meal, and I was like, oh
no.
Cool, whatever. Like, I'm assuming it was just garlic, so I was like all there for it. But then it was just mushroomy and oily, and I was like, I just can't do it. I can't. I'm not a big truffle person. So that's the only place where you and I probably diverge.
Yeah.
Cheese fries, we said, were pretty mid. It's like that gross festival like kind of cheese. It's never like like I want my cheeses to be like, of a higher standard of quality.
Exactly.
The standard cut, like a McDonald's, those are good. They it's like, you can rely on it. It's a good plan B, plan C.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with it. Sweet potato fries. I think the fried is not that great. And but the baked sweet potato fry, it smacks. crinkle cut we said is mid. I think everyone pretty much agrees. Jumping on another jet said that picture looks like they melted crab cheese. So true. That's what we're talking about. It's like
Pretty much.
It's like, when are you gonna get a cheese fry that has, legit cheese on it? That is
cheese.
It's not like, something made in a factory.
Exactly.
High tier, we got potato wedges. Those are good. Steak is just a good steak. I was telling Talia, British chips, they're kind of like a baby in between steak and standard. Standard on the outside, steak in the middle, and it's just so good. A lot of times, like if you go to a fancy restaurant, their steak fries are actually British fries, so look out for that. And that top tier, the waffle fry, I mean, you just can't beat the waffle fry from Chick-fil-A. We can't stress enough. Like, we literally were over here like, praise the Lord, hallelujah, Jesus.
We're legit drooling literally, right now. We're
I'm like, my tongue, like, I'm like, I wish Chick-fil-A was open right now. It was like, but it's so funny because you and I had the same exact thing where we're like, yo, I stopped eating it for a couple of days because I want to build back up.
Exactly.
It's sick. It's sickening. We're addicted.
Chick-fil-A, if you're seeing this,
Chick-fil-A,
please send us some fries.
I'll do whatever you want. Okay, Chick-fil-A, you want me to come out and be like, I'm a dancing midget or whatever, like, I'll do it. If you want me to come out and go, hallelujah, praise the Lord Jesus, I'll do it. If you give me Chick-fil-A for life, I'm there with you, whatever you need. Like, I'm a red member on Chick-fil-A. Do you know how difficult that is? Okay, let me look up the tiers real quick while we're on the stream so you guys can see. Chick-fil-A red membership tiers. All right, here we go. The Chick-fil-A member program. Where are we? Boom. Is it showing?
Oh my god.
Here we go. We're on Reddit, the tier system. So for every dollar I purchase, I get 3 points. And I get to participate. I get gift rewards, participate, and input and voting opportunities. Access to unique experiences. I'm on red tier right now. I'm trying to get over to that. So I got some work to do, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there.
Oh my god.
And
I want to get there too.
Yeah, and then like, look at this. All the free stuff you get. What? You know, it's like discounted everything. And if you're at a special location too, what they do is kind of cool. Is they'll give you like certain special deals. So like if I was in Framingham and I happen to be just driving by, it'll pop up on my phone and be like, hey, welcome to Framingham. And then they'll give me like a free sandwich or a free fry or something like that.
Okay, I need to
get your
re-download. I need to re-down Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
again.
no, you literally do. I don't like you're missing points right now. Like, you know, like adults will be like, if you don't get a retirement plan, you're missing out on free money. You're missing out on free points here at Chick-fil-A. Okay.
All right. This weekend. Oh, I can't this weekend. I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed.
Forgot about that. How do you feel about getting your wisdom teeth? Volpe says, I'm reporting this list to all potato farms. This is crazy.
Go ahead.
How do I join? Oh, yeah. You guys got to get the Chick-fil-A app. Chick-fil-A, if you're watching, or if you're anyone who works at Chick-fil-A, we are looking for a partnership for free. We work pro bono for you guys. All we want is free Chick-fil-A. We should start saying that. Honestly, at the beginning of every stream, we should be like, welcome back to Tea Time, sponsored by Chick-fil-A, until they just give it to us.
They're like, okay, if you say so.
Jumping on just is not. There's a few things I wouldn't do for some free Chick-fil-A waffle fries. Okay, Lil Boozy has entered the chat, I guess. So, but all right, Talia, tell us before we head out. Are you nervous about getting your wisdom teeth taken out?
I think I'm more nervous about going under than the recovery.
Interesting. So is why have you ever gone under before?
I have, but I was like uber young,
Okay.
like 4.
Oh shoot.
Uh,
Okay, so that's
yeah.
different. I
Yeah,
got it.
and
Go ahead.
I was gonna say like I just remember like waking up from that like just so delusional and very thirsty. But then
Yeah.
my mom also mentioned like, "Oh yeah, your doctor said like your heart stopped for a second like when you were under." I
Why
was
would she
like
tell you that? Yo, why would she tell you that?
I'm like, "Well, if I die, please remember me."
No. We got a correction from jumping on another jet here. He says, "Oh, I meant that I would do a lot of things for free Chick-fil-A waffle fries." So he wants to clear his name. He doesn't want to be canceled.
Okay.
So,
All right.
um, but so no, when I got it because I had braces at one point. I literally had
Mhm.
braces for like 7 to 8 months. It was so dumb. But I thought it was cool because you could change the color, so I was all about it.
Oh yeah.
Um, but when I had to go under because they had to do like some like carving thing with my teeth, they literally just
Mhm.
go 5, 4, 3, 2, and before you even get to one, you're waking up. It's like it's like you close your eyes for a second and you wake up and it's done. And so like it's gonna feel like literally 15 seconds. It's gonna feel like you walk into the office and you're walking out because it's gonna be that quick, which is kind of creepy to be honest.
See, like I've heard so many people say that and I'm like that's just I can't wrap my head around it until I do it.
Yeah.
I'm just like
It's weird because you also think about like I don't know, man. It's like, damn, you could get knocked out that quick and like you have no idea what's going on with your body. Like someone could literally be like taking your like lungs out or something. I don't know.
exactly. And then I'm also nervous about like obviously I'm gonna be like super high from
Yeah.
the drugs that they give me.
Yeah.
So I'm low key nervous about how much I'm going to embarrass myself like afterwards. Like I know my brother's probably gonna record me
Oh
while
yeah.
this happens,
Yep.
but I'm just like
Exactly.
I don't want to do something stupid.
I know exactly. Big Opie says, "You think people fart while they're under?" Um, that's a good question. That's so embarrassing. Like, imagine you just like you have to because if your body's relaxed and stuff while you're
No.
sleeping, like I'm thinking like if you're relaxed, like I don't think you will say anything crazy. Carly says, no, you have. I think if you're under, like your body gets so relaxed that like the stomach relaxes. It's very possible that you could like fart while you're under or something. But um, I've never have any of you guys in the comments. Have you gotten your wisdom teeth taken out before?
They did say not to eat, like for me, 6 hours before it happened. So
Oh
I'm
well, then
sure
they might as
they
well
don't want
just
like
kill me because I can't do that. I mean, what am I? You can't eat for 6 hours. I can't think about. Like I had dinner about 2 hours ago, and I'm like 1 second dinner. I mean, come on.
well, mine's at like 9:15 in the morning, so and I usually wake up around 8.
Yeah.
So I'll be good, but I'm just like I need to have a good meal the night before.
Yeah, you do. Cringe Han says that she did. Hello, Hannah. She says that she got hers out recently, so maybe she can give you some tips. And jumping on another chat says doctors will take a break if it smells too bad. Carly says when I woke up, apparently I was very gracious to the doctors and kept saying thank you.
See like I'm nervous of like I don't know why I feel nervous doing that. I don't know.
Ah, that's
Maybe it's
smart.
just me.
Hannah says that's why you do the appointment in the AM and then you sleep for more than 6 hours. That way you can still have a nice dinner. Smart thinking. Now I know. Life hack if that happens to me. But all right, Talia. Oh, did we? Yeah, we did talk about Travis Scott. I don't know if we did. It looked like we briefly
We
did.
we did briefly,
Yeah.
but
Do you think that
I
he's gonna get charged? Like it's gonna be his fault?
yes and no. Like I
Mm-hmm.
definitely I'm definitely like confident like they're gonna be like, okay, you need to do these for the next time. Like
Yeah.
no doubt about it. Like these new procedures or policies or whatever. Um, the fact that he is only just refunding them, right?
Yeah.
Like he needs to be doing more than that. Like
Well, it
paying
was
for funerals or like
yeah. Well, I know someone else was on the tour with them. Is gonna he said that he was gonna pay for it. Travis Scott pay for funerals. Let's look this up. Travis Scott will pay for the funeral costs of those who died in Astroworld.
okay.
So he will. And there was someone else who was torn with him. They said that they'd pay for. I think it was. Um, oh, he says Roddy Rich. Roddy Rich, yeah. So he said that he was gonna donate whatever proceeds he got to. It's weird. Like it's not really Travis Scott's fault, but it is. Like to me, I think where he screwed up the most is it's just a lot of times these things it doesn't really matter what happened. It's like court of public opinion, and like and the fact that this dude was like, oh yeah, there's someone out here passed out. Y'all can help him all the time, whatever he needs. I'm like, bro, that is not the time for you to get back into singing.
Oh God,
Like,
no.
what are you doing? Like, that was bad. Like, he really should have, like, stopped it. And then when you hear in the background people being like, stop the concert, stop the concert. And he's like, they want us to stop the concert, but we ain't stopping. And then, two more things. And then the ambulance is going through the crowd. Ambulance is going through the crowd. The dude doesn't go, hey, let the ambulance through.
Bro, like you have so much power at this moment. Use it.
So
Like,
bad. And then if you look at the trailer for his concert, he has a trailer for his concert. It's just kind of
mhm.
part of his whole culture. It's like his whole culture is like rage and like you see people jumping over fences in the trailer for his concert and stuff. So it's like you kind of promoted this stuff so and you have a history of this. So honestly, I hate to wish ill will on anyone and I hope everything works out, but I think that Travis Scott should be really made an example of
Yeah.
cuz it's just too out of hand, man, and like there you see all these other celebrities who or musicians out there. They're like, yeah, I had stuff happen at my concert and we stopped it. But also, if there's 100,000 people, I feel like you have to be even more careful to be like, yo, like
Mhm.
at like this can become like I don't know, like what if people got mad or whatever? I don't know. Like, and that's why I would say too, like you wouldn't just stop the whole thing because then that can make people kind of have this full outrage. But you just say, all right, we got to figure out what's going on. Let's take a moment, pause, and I think people would understand that because it's coming from him, who's the person that they,
Exactly.
want. So
Are paying to watch him. Like,
yeah, it's just a mess, and it sucks. I feel bad for the people involved, and like people are gonna be traumatized from it too. Like I
oh
would
yeah.
not be able to go to a concert after that.
Like to think now, like we've already fear of like like the fear of going to concerts. Because at first I thought it was like a shooter thing,
Same.
but now this is more like it wasn't even that. It was more of just a concert that just got out of hand
Yeah.
and just
And jumping on another jet, he was like, I think there are other people who'd be responsible too, like the organizers. It would be safe. It would be who said that it'd be safe to have 50,000 people. Yeah, I think that's the thing too. It's like, first off, we're talking about like a pandemic. Like you're gonna have 50,000 people come together. That
yeah.
seems extremely dangerous. And I think they were talking about even like 100,000, but I don't know. It's interesting too. He said, "I'm only going to sit down concerts." Somebody like Michael Bublé. It's funny because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I mean, I hate to sound like the grandpa here, but like concerts where there aren't tickets and there's this huge mosh pit, unless you're limiting that to like 50, 30 people, whatever. Like honestly, that's
hmm
just a terrible idea in general to have people like that all like on top of each other.
It's yeah, and especially if you're having like what I hear, like there are dogs there, children, like
Yeah, yeah. There's children.
what?
Like it just the whole thing just sounds like a total nightmare. We went to Kanye West's last concert he ever had.
Mhm.
We were like on the floor, and like there was a lot of like smoke, and like it really was like spread out on TD Garden. TD Garden's floor is huge, but like even then we couldn't breathe. We were like oh my god, I'm like there's not enough air, and like we were suffocating, and that was like extremely spread out. So like I could not imagine being like stuck with 50, like people were definitely suffocating. Like I've seen videos where people were like this person was like um they were like just standing like this, like basically like passed out or dead, because what your body does is when it wants to get blood flushing to the brain, the heart, wherever,
Mhm.
you lay flat. But if you can't lay flat, you'll just have a heart attack because you're standing upward. So it's just the whole thing is very very sad.
Yeah, it's
Um,
very tragic.
but all right, let us know. He had 1,000 people shouting, "Stop the show!" To exactly. That's what we're saying. But let us know what you guys think. Comment below if you are on YouTube. Talia, let's end on a light note, shall we? Because that was dark. Um,
Yes, it
what
was.
are you watching? Are you watching anything right now?
I am actually.
What are you watching?
I'm watching it's a Netflix series called Made.
Okay, what's that about?
Um, it's about a single mom. Well,
A single mom who works two
works
jobs
two jobs.
alone.
Um, yeah, it's about a girl who gets out of like an abusive relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And she has a child, so she's just trying to work her way into like getting on her feet.
Yeah.
She goes through the whole like ordeal of, getting a job, but you don't really have like that experience going through public housing. Um, just like all the, difficulties of starting
Yeah.
fresh.
Yeah. So we tried to transition to something more positive, and you're watching something depressing.
It's kind of funny in a
Yeah,
way.
there's humor to it and stuff like drama.
Some parts are funny.
Yeah.
Obviously, the serious stuff, those are serious, and if you are dealing with that,
Yeah.
you know, situations, definitely seek help.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
uh, um, there are some moments of, like
Yeah,
perseverance,
and
and
lightness,
like
and yeah,
yeah,
you can
exactly,
do
exactly.
it. You can
You
do it.
can do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
What are you watching recently?
kind of like three things. I'm watching this show called Titans. It's like based on Teen Titans. It's on
Okay.
HBO, but it's like live, but it's like very dark and blood and it's cool. Um,
Ooh.
Carly and I are watching One Tree Hill. It's the first time she's watching it through, and I made it through like season 5 or 6 when I was younger, and I can't remember a thing. So it's like watching it for the first time. I love it.
Ah,
It's
okay, okay.
so cringy. It's so bad.
Oh, I bet.
I mean, if you're watching, I recommend Under the Influence if you're of age. And it's so funny. It's such a blast because it's over the top. And then last night we started, Hannah, you said you're watching Peaky Blinders. Carly is watching it for the first time. I've made it up to season 4, and so I haven't
Whoa.
finished either. That one's really good. That's got Killian Murphy, I think his name is. And that's just about these badass like dude from Ireland in
Okay.
1919. So it's like a year after the war. So people are trying to find jobs, get back into it, and they're this gangster. That's a
Hmm.
really good one
Okay.
too. But
All right.
if you guys want something lighthearted to watch, every Friday, or Saturday morning, it comes out every Friday. Every Saturday morning, Carly and I watch the Great British Baking Show, and it is Chef's Kiss.
Ooh, I want to get into that again, like cooking shows.
Yes, can't. Hulu is great with that. Jumping on another jet, we're heading out. He says SNL's episode last week was pretty good. That is my boy from Secession, Roman. That's another show we're
Roman.
watching. It's very funny too. Um, but yeah,
All
Talia.
right, all right.
All right, that is another episode of Tea Time. If you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe.
Thank you.
If you're watching on TikTok, make sure you follow us. Thank you, and just be you. Peace.